What's up, YouTube? We're back here with The Raven Remastered, episode 15, and we figured out this puzzle on a little of our own time. I think it should be. Huh. There we go. Okay, I was off. I had the second picture. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm here now. And we are in.
There we go.
Took us a long time to get there.
He's up there, Robert. I know that.
That may be. Go into the guard room and open the gates.
Tell the director.
Zelna, don't do it. It's too dangerous.
I'm
You
doing
can't
it.
Stop me. Not anymore.
I'm doing it. Little did he know I'm the Raven. That's why we've been blaming the professor.
200 steps at least. And a ladder. I'm too old for this.
He's too old for this, he says. This is what you asked for, my guy. All right, let's examine the chair. Examine the chair.
The chair is the only object that's not covered with dust. It seems like someone sat on it recently.
Oh, really?
Handcuffs. Not what I expected. Was someone interrogated here? Huh? The Raven, if I'm not mistaken.
Uh-oh.
Why don't you step into the light? Inspector Legrand.
Legrand. Wouldn't it be easy if I could lay it all on his shoulders? Wrong, Constable Zelna.
Mr. Inch?
It is astonishing how far you've come. I thought young Legrand would be my most dangerous opponent, but it seems I should have had more respect for age.
Okay. Okay, so it was the butler. It was the butler? Are you kidding me?
The bomb on the train. Since when does the Raven risk human lives?
I knew that Legrand would be hot on my heels after the heist in London. He's a dangerous man, Mr. Zelna. He almost caught me once.
Is that a reason to resort to murder?
It wasn't my only reason. An eye for an eye, Constable Zelna.
How do you get
How
the
could you
Raven's character?
change so much? The Raven was a gentleman thief. The common people were on his side, not on the side of the police. They liked him because his heists were clever and, in the end, harmless.
A shock, isn't it? The good Raven, the clever Raven, the harmless Raven. Nothing more than a ruthless criminal. That's what all the newspapers say, now and for all time.
But why? Why ruin your own reputation?
I'm correcting things, Constable Zelna, and I enjoy it, believe me.
But
Enough!
Did you
what
murder
about
the
murder
Baroness?
of the Baroness? Was that also your doing?
The death of the Baroness was never part of the plan. Dr. Gebhardt had a score to settle with her and got in my way.
You didn't care about the key to the safe?
I never wanted to steal the eye out of the safe. I always intended to strike here, in the museum.
What about Gebhardt's confession?
A nice idea, don't you think? It keeps the inspector out of my hair, for a few more hours at least, until everything collapses like a house of cards.
Why did
What
you
happened
want
to
to
the second
steal
eye?
the second eye
Or why did you
here?
want to do it?
The
here?
eye was in the bank in Zurich for a long time, impossible to get at. Then the safe on the ship in Legrand's cabin, too complicated. I heard about the secret basement and found out how the security...
Why did you want to steal the second eye?
Well, events demanded a change of schedule, not least because of you, my nosy friend.
So how'd you
How
do it?
did you do it? How did you plant the message on the safe in the train? How did you know that Gebhardt killed the Baroness? And the demolition charge below the treasure chamber? How did you manage it all? Even if your arm isn't lame.
Oh, it is, believe me. I needed help, it's true. A messenger boy to replace my arms and legs.
A messenger boy?
Ah, Adil. This could be interesting. He's quite talented, but unreliable. He has a mind of his own plans. Don't you, Adil?
This is getting
I
crazy.
never
Who is
wanted
this?
blood to be shed, but it's time to make an exception.
Is this the violinist? No.
He only forgot one thing. I keep things firmly in hand. Always. End
Don't do
of
it.
story.
Don't do it. What? I just got shot? That's just what happens? What? What? My mind is blown. I thought it was Legrand, but it was the butler the whole time. Which I think we suspected him a little bit, but man. So what happened here? Did they catch him?
I told you not to get off. What if the train had gone without you?
So, you're taking a job as a ship's doctor.
Oh, this is the very
I am excited,
beginning.
but nervous too. I'm not exactly a champion swimmer.
If you wind up in the water on board a ship, something's gone terribly wrong.
Wait, am I this kid now? Whoa, we're watching what he's doing. Okay.
What was all that in the museum?
That didn't quite go according to plan, did it? And I hate it when things don't go according to plan.
You nearly killed them.
You let them catch you.
It wasn't my
The
fault.
stowaway,
Scotland
man.
Yard was there.
If I thought it was your fault, you'd already be bobbing in the River Thames with a bullet in your head. Someone tipped them off. I don't know who, but I'm going to find out. Where is the jewel?
So he did steal the jewel.
Marvelous. But it's just half the set, and stealing the second eye will be more difficult than I'd anticipated.
Baroness.
Hasn't the Baroness grown suspicious?
She's wrapped up in a veil of alcohol, arrogance, and disinterest. Only flattery, gossip, and Belgian chocolate can penetrate it.
Ideal conditions.
I'll be glad to be rid of that old hag. She's my ticket to the most important museums in Europe. But these have been the longest 6 months of my life.
So he's really smart, dude. He had this all planned out.
How are the injured guards doing?
How the devil should I know?
You didn't need to do that.
What? Save your bacon?
I'd have made it out on my own.
Oh, yes, the poor security guard. It really wasn't necessary. I'm such a naughty boy.
I just don't want anyone to get hurt.
Oh, please, please, don't be angry with me. I won't do it again.
This guy's kind of a jerk, man.
And what do we do now? Why are we meeting here and not in Venice like we planned?
London drew more attention than planned. They put Legrand on the case.
Nicholas Legrand?
He's searching the train.
Shouldn't we postpone the plan under these circumstances?
On the contrary, I gave him an anonymous tip.
A tip?
I told him that the train will be robbed.
The Eye of the Sphinx?
I don't know. We have the first eye, and we only just escaped.
Tell me you're not suggesting that we should be satisfied with that? One eye alone is nothing more than an expensive bauble. But both eyes together are a legend. My
True.
greatest
He's got a good plan, man.
Shouldn't I put the eye somewhere for safekeeping?
This is crazy, though,
Just in
that
case Legrand searches
He did
our
all
thing.
this, and all
I'll
this
hide
is planned
the jewel
out
in the
by him.
Baroness's luggage. I already know where. Legrand won't dare search her belongings, and even then, he'll never be able to open the secret compartment.
And what do we do now? You don't seriously suggest that we steal the jewel right under Legrand's nose?
Of course, because I'm an idiot. Our best bet is still Cairo. Everything is prepared. Mr. X will provide us with everything we need. As planned, I'll go to Venice together with the Baroness and board the ship there. You'll do the same, but as surreptitiously as possible.
All right.
And under no circumstances can anyone be permitted to discover our relationship. Understood?
And the rest of the plan is as before?
We just have to get on board the ship.
Then I'll get in the car and we'll meet in Venice.
No, Legrand necessitates a change of plan. You'll go by train as well, and place this envelope on the safe as soon as the train halts in the tunnel. I'll cause a blackout so that you can sneak past the guard. You won't believe who's
What?
guarding the safe.
This
That
dude is
blasted
crazy.
Bobby from London. If you have any trouble, cave his skull in.
And Legrand?
You take care of the letter, I'll take care of everything else. The most important thing is that no one recognizes you on the train.
And that I don't get caught. What's the purpose of the letter?
That's
This
not
is-
your concern.
Yeah,
I'd just like
I guess
to know
it's
whether
a
I'm
game.
risking
We
my
already
life
know
for
that.
some game
He's
of
getting a
yours,
game.
or whether it's worth it.
Any one of my games would be worth your life. You just do what I tell you. Stick the letter on the door of the safe or leave it on top of it. I don't care. But the letter has to be there as soon as Legrand shows up after the blackout to make sure everything is in order. Understood?
Yes.
What?
Yes, understood. Okay, so we'll see each other in Venice.
And not sooner. Here, take your travel documents. We may not have an opportunity to meet in Venice.
Okay, fine.
That's crazy, y'all.
Huh, that's the first change of plans so far. Whatever. Looks like I'll be going to Venice by train.
So now I am playing as him. Okay.
Sometimes you can find useful things in a waste bin, but this one seems to have been emptied recently.
Okay.
The crate must have had banana. It's built out of thin wooden boards. Probably didn't have to bear much weight. A leather bag like the ones used by country doctors for carrying their equipment. If I swipe the bag, it'd cause confusion while people look for it, and I might be able to sneak onto the train. The only problem is, I can't take the bag with me. If I swipe the only... Burglary in British Museum, 1 casualty, 5,000 pounds
Return of
damage,
the Raven.
culprit unknown. I'd have escaped anyway, but Inch just couldn't resist playing with dynamite. I hope the security guard... Not a chance. The doctor could easily... He'd sound the alarm, and then we'd have a real...
You're right.
There probably isn't a single newspaper between Moscow and Madrid that's not reporting on the burglary. I'm famous. Unfortunately, not for the sort of elegantly executed theft I'd like to be known for.
Right. Hey, that's fair enough.
They won't let me ride along in the freight car. Not... This is the saloon car, fully furnished with a bar and all the niceties. The ladies and gentlemen would have a fit if I just waltzed in there wearing these clothes.
Yeah, they really would.
The conductor he's keeping a watchful eye on his passengers and their luggage. The train's been held up, and he seems to want to prevent further delays.
Okay.
If I try to I can't risk...
Okay.
Clothes maketh the man. Put a uniform on a short, old, rather chubby little man, and they'll show him all due respect, even if he's only a constable. The uniform alone gives him power, and that counts for a lot in this part of the world.
Hey, this constable solved your whole case.
Some of the passengers got off the train to stretch their legs, but this man started his journey right here in Zurich. He waited a good 10 minutes for the train and began to get impatient. Judging by the bag, he's a doctor. He radiates self-confidence. Not a chance. The doctor he'd sound, and then...
Can I come put this? Can I take this? No.
This wooden crate
Yeah.
is big enough to completely conceal the bag. It'd be protected from prying eyes. And I could make my exit from the scene of the crime unnoticed. There's still one problem. Someone might see me picking up the bag and putting it into the crate.
Okay.
Inch loves the spotlight. I don't... What's the point? Huh. I can probably pry the bottom boards off without too much effort. They're thin, and the nails are short.
Okay. But what good is that gonna do?
Perfect. It looks like a normal crate.
Use bottomless crate
It's
with that?
now or never.
Alright, we gotta do it.
Hey, you! Scram!
Yes, sir.
Okay. Clever. Okay. I see his idea. That was mad
Let the
clever.
games begin.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Can't you see that I am talking to the constable?
The train is leaving in a few minutes, sir. I have to ask you to board it now.
We should get on. Perhaps we'll be able to continue our conversation during the trip.
I won't stand in the way. Oh, where's my bag?
Wherever
You left
could
it right
be?
there.
I know that. I want to know where it is now.
I don't know. I'll look for it right away. If you gentlemen would get on the train in the meantime...
I will hold you and your employers liable for this.
I'm sure he'll find the bag. Come on, Dr. Gebhardt. I will help you with your luggage.
Fine.
It's kind of a drama queen.
Even if I was able to distract the conductor and slip, I'd stick out like, I have to find some...
Okay.
The conductor doesn't really seem to know where to search for the lost bag.
I could
Finding
help
a particular
him.
piece of luggage at a railway station,
I could give him a little tip and help him.
you seem to be searching for something. Can I help?
Go away. There's no money to be earned here.
That's not what I mean. I just thought, if you're looking for a brown bag,
Why? Did you steal one?
if that were true, I wouldn't be offering to help you. I saw a little blonde boy take the bag. He ran off with it, over there.
Really? Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. We got you.
Isn't that the bag?
Where?
What's he gonna do to him? Oh, he's gonna knock him out? Ooh! And that's why we couldn't
Nothing
find him the
personal.
whole trip. That whole train ride, we couldn't find him, and this is exactly why. Which I was suspicious about when I seen him. No! Oh, man! He missed the train. He missed the train, man. What are you doing? I gotta say, I didn't see all that coming. I did not. That's freaking crazy.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable. What's the...
And that's why this was locked, because he was the one in here.
I can't open it.
Let me have a look. The compartment is locked.
Damn, I can't let the professor see me. I shadowed him for days in London. He might recognize me.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, let's wait here.
New pictures unlocked. That is awesome. Let's see this. Master of Disguise. You have disguised as a conductor. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'll go ahead and hit this with a little save. And I think this is actually a really good time to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, a comment, subscribe. This is twist every single turn, man. Every single turn you take, there's a twist with that turn. It's crazy. I'm loving this game. Definitely past. I've been past the point I played for multiple parts now, because like I said, I didn't get very far last time, and I'm glad I did it because I get to experience the first time really beating it and all that with you guys. But man, I was missing out. This game is crazy good. So if you guys enjoy it, definitely leave a like. But until next time, I hope you guys have a terrific morning, afternoon, and evening. And until next time, later.